getting into the Stanley Cup playoffs, you know, game 5 of Penguins Flyers was last night. Guess what? They're going to turn around and play again tomorrow night in Philadelphia for game 6. The Flyers were up 3-0 in that series, but the Penguins have now won 2 straight, and they have forced a game 6.
The other thing about hockey is we've seen teams come back down 3-0 in a series and win it. And we know in hockey, home field advantage doesn't mean everything. It means a lot, but not everything. It's not the case in basketball.
Yeah. Like we saw the Colorado Avalanche sweep the LA Kings. Whoop-de-frickin-do. The Carolina Hurricanes swept the Ottawa Senators. Whatever. Dallas, Minnesota has been fantastic. I can't stand the fact that this is a first-round series. It should not be. I will continue to say that. Dallas Stars versus Minnesota Wild should be at least a second-round series or the conference finals. I hate the way the Stanley Cup playoffs are structured. I absolutely hate it.
By the way, so they're on TNT and ESPN. Are they doing the thing that the NBA's doing where they're on both networks at the same time?
I don't believe so. So
my thought process behind it was, okay, well, now that TNT is no longer covering the NBA, they can take the majority of the NHL games for the first couple of rounds, while ESPN has theoretically more NBA games.
Right. So Boston-Buffalo is tonight in like 10 minutes. Buffalo's trying to finish off Boston after the Sabres went into TD Garden and 6-1 against the Bruins in game 4, which was nuts. So that starts at 7:30. Game 5 of Stars Wild is at 8 o'clock. That's on ESPN2. And then Ducks Oilers is at 10 o'clock. That's on TNT. So the NHL spaces it out. So like I said, Bruins Sabres starts at 7:30. That's on TNT. Then you have Wild Stars on ESPN2, and Ducks Oilers is on TNT. So, yes, they're on 2 different channels, but they space them out.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think is harder? Getting hit physically with a hockey stick over 3 periods for 60 minutes, or dribbling a ball and then trying to shoot it into a cup that back in the day they designed with a peach can?
I know. Even tomorrow, like, Canadiens Lightning starts at 7. Then you have Penguins Flyers that starts at 7:30. And then Mammoth Golden Knights is on at 10 o'clock. So maybe not quite as well spaced out, but timing-wise, but still. The Stanley Cup playoffs have been great, by the way, outside of the 2 series I mentioned.
I have totally heard that. A lot of these games have come down to the wire, and I guess, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I used to love the NBA playoffs. I used to live for them every April, every May, staying there every night. Oh my God, these series are going to be so great. The physicality, the best stars in the world. And the NBA has, for lack of a better term, Mickey Mouse the NBA playoffs. And as a fan, I'm actually angry about it. The NBA has basically watered down and PG'd their product to a certain degree, if you will.
Yeah, like, going back to the Minnesota-Denver series, when was the last time we saw a brawl like that?
And even that, they quickly, and Jokic didn't really do anything. He runs over, he grabs him by the jersey, and they're all flying over and go, you can't touch each other.
No, you're 100% right.